to the O'Neill Show.
I've come to understand that our thought processes are quite different, the male versus the female species. And I really, okay, why Amber and Anthony may never ever stop selling or stop working is because there are so many unanswered questions on both sides of the fence. There is a lack of communication issue between male and female because we do communicate two different ways. I just highlighted the piece that I wanted from this skit. Let's go.
She's working. She works for us. She needs to do that. You're pretty much a made woman. You own a business. You don't, even if you didn't own this business, you'd be taken care of.
Well, and you, because you could take care of me.
Okay, that line is basically a projection, right? Because he's just basically stating a fact. Yes, she is a made woman. Just like if O'Neill had a wife who made a lot of money. Let's say I had Mariah Carey for my wife, right? And she was paying all of the bills. I would be a made man, just like what Nicole said. That is the truth. All I would have to do is to swing the king ding-a-ling whenever it is Mariah Carey needs it. And she probably sing her song, When a Hero Comes Along. That's correct. Very long. Extremely long. That's all I would need to do. So he's not wrong in this end. He is not wrong. No, he's saying Shauna needs to go to school because yes, Shauna is the kitchen technician. Like I stated today, I feel like the best plausible thing Amber could do right now is maybe do a bunch of seminars or so for the business. If she doesn't want the business, then say that. But I'm realizing that sometimes women, maybe I'm wrong, but ladies, you tell me, maybe women don't communicate exactly what they want to a man because men communicate in exact terms most of the time. Not all the time, most of the times. If I'm asking you for A, I'm asking you for A. If I some pum pum I want, I'm telling you, hey, I'm gonna need some nukush. That's it. Let's keep popping.
And you make me. You make me who I am.
You're taking this out of proportion. I'm not
Oh,
saying
you don't
I
ever
make
take
you.
things seriously.
I am taking this
No,
seriously.
Anthony, I was serious about going back to school, and you laughed at it.
I did not laugh.
You threw it
I
away.
did not
You acted
laugh.
like it didn't matter. You thought it was a silly idea, Anthony.
I didn't say it was silly. Now you're putting words in my mouth.
Okay,
I just
whatever
said
you
you were
said.
hustling backwards.
That's just a better sound for silly.
Okay, so
So Amber has misinterpreted what he has said. He said that she's hustling backwards by going to school. He is right. We tried to talk about this today, and I said to y'all, go into hey, forget what O'Neill is saying. Because I tried to do this with y'all to make you understand. Forget some of the times what O'Neill is saying. I make claims, right? I'll make a statement. But if you think you find a better research of this, then go for it and update me because I don't mind. As far as I'm concerned, my teachability index is at 10. I can learn from anybody at any given time. Could even be a baby, could teach me something. What I'm saying is this though. What is known in the world is that the people who do best in business are not people who went to go do a PhD. No, I think what Anthony is confused with is what does Amber want? Because even I don't know what she wants. Do you know what she wants? Well, only she just want to go do her thing. What thing? What? A business degree? All right, so she wants to do a business degree. Let's say that's what it is. Anthony's saying you already have a business. The best way to learn business is via doing the business. You could go into a classroom for business, and within 6 months, all of the information that you have learned is obsolete. Because that's the way how the business world changes drastically every single time. It's always changing. So unless you're going there for something, devastating and it's a specific technique, then sure, go. Like Miss Shauna is doing cooking. That's one technique that probably won't change. You'll still make the same cake the same way. You'll still make the same bread the same way. You'll still make the same chicken the same way. Whatever it is. But business is going to change and it's going to evolve. Go ask Warren Buffett. Go ask Jeff Bezos. Go ask Elon Musk. Go ask all of these business people and see what they tell you.
Let me ask you this. Are you saying that her going to culinary school, improving her recipes even more, could not bring you more revenue here?
Anthony, no, I'm saying that my husband never supports me. And I've been saying this over and over and over again, and it feels like a broken record.
It does feel like a broken record because she has been saying it. So she's communicating that her husband don't support her. The only thing is that I feel like Amber's bringing up the word support very, very often when the word support is not needed, if that makes sense. I feel like the word support now becomes like just something casually being plucked out of the air. But I get what she's saying. She does want to be supported. Me get it. But I don't feel like everything she's saying, well, they don't support me with this, well, they don't support me with that, well, they don't support me with this, well, they don't support me with that. It's starting to feel like that. And when you do that, you tend to become the boy who cried wolf. But I get her. She's trying to get some support from her husband. I understand that. This conversation should have happened at home.
Aren't you sick of hearing that? Aren't you sick? I mean, you should be sick of hearing it because I'm sick of seeing it.
Business-wise, yes, you are hustling backwards. You know how much time it's going to take for you to go to school? To what? To do what?
Anthony, I am just...
She said 12 months, a year. What degree are you going to get?
my PhD. That's what I
You
talked
think
about.
that's going to take 12 months?
PhD in what? Up to now, we don't know what the PhD is in. It feels like the PhD is one of those random PhDs. Here's why I think I push back at this, because I see a lot of girls that have these excessive amount of degrees that they never use. I have a bunch of batchmates that I work with, right? And there's one particular person, I can't call any names, but there's one particular person that I've noticed that has at least 3 masters and isn't using any of them. It's almost like we're becoming professional scholars. We're not really, okay, I'm going to school because I want to change this part of society. And I think that's what Anthony's trying to have Amber answer, but she's not answering that. That's what I think it is. Again, I can concede the support point. I concede it. But I think what I'm having also a challenge in understanding is, what does the woman want? Because when the woman doesn't know what she wants, how am I going to tell her the best possible advice if she doesn't know what she wants? It sounds confusing. That is.
You think
It
we
doesn't
praising
matter
her
about
for
how much time it takes. It matters that I want to do it.
Yes, it does. We got more days behind us than we do ahead of us.
Someone said Amber is trying to fill a void. Well, if Amber is trying to fill a void, I feel like what Amber needs at this point is to just take a seat and start thinking her life out. You know, Amber would do more than anything else. A mentor once told me, life is 90% thought and about 10% action. I'm getting too much action from Amber, so what I need is more thought then. I want her to put more thought and be more definite with where she's going, because what I'm finding right now, what I'm seeing from this marriage is a level of confusion, because the wife doesn't know where she's going. She's asking to go somewhere, but she doesn't know where she's going. It's like a ship without a rudder that doesn't know what destination it's mapping at. Every time a ship will leave the harbor, it knows where is the point it going to stop at, or what's the destination. We don't know the destination for Amber at this point. And I think that's what's not being communicated. We hear the point that she wants to support, but support to do what? I think that's what's going on. That's what's missing. It's like you saying, O'Neill, support me. And I'm saying, okay, all right. What are you trying to do? And you can't tell me. How am I going to support you with something I don't know? I'm just saying, what if it's something that I don't support? But give me a take. I'm going to talk to y'all soon. Give me some insight.